buzz of excitement in the air for these two young high schoolers who are fighting to save our world's greatest pollinators, the bees.
Yes, and as part of our ABC News Power of Us campaign, our Em Nguyen is sharing how two girls separated by thousands of miles are linked by the same mission.
In the suburbs of San Ramon, California, a young beekeeper tending to her beehives in her backyard. 17-year-old Charisse Zoe instantly fell in love with nature's tiny workers. When she learned how factors like climate change and pesticides were killing them off at an alarming rate, she jumped into action.
It's disappointing for me, but it's also a very real-world issue that we do need to take on.
Charisse transformed her backyard into a science project, constructing a maze to train honeybees how to fly through. These patterns and colors representing those of wildflowers. She set out to prove how certain pesticides may reduce bees' cognitive abilities. Charisse convinced her parents to help her acquire 150,000 honeybees.
This is so heavy because it's full of honey.
Full of honey, yes.
Wow.
When observing small groups of bees, she found the ones exposed to pesticides appeared not to remember how to get through the maze.
I wanted to see if my research could decrease the usage of pesticides in the real world.
Her work now submitted to a scientific journal.
They're our world's most crucial pollinators.
Bees alone pollinate 80% of all flowering plants, including more than 130 types of fruits and vegetables. But bee populations are rapidly declining, like the American bumblebee, where nearly 90% of them have been wiped out in the last 20 years.
Many of them are in danger.
Jim Veach, an avid beekeeper who specializes in genetics, says population declines can be due to several factors, though mainly habitat loss.
If bees poof disappear, then there's a huge economic hit to agriculture.
The Agricultural Research Service found radical shifts in temperature, droughts, wildfires, and floods resulted in habitat destruction and foraging disruptions. While honeybee populations have been relatively steady in recent years, they still face major threats like varroa mites. In spring 2022, more than 40% of all honeybee colonies were afflicted with the parasite. That's where another young beekeeper comes in, 18-year-old Katie Colbert of Toms River, New Jersey.
You said they're pretty gentle?
Yes.
After weeks of field studies, her now published work found that thymol-based essential oils extracted from thyme leaves through a mist diffuser could stun varroa mites.
This continuous release system had an efficacy of over 97%, which is really promising and exciting.
Katie was crowned the Honey Queen, acting as a spokesperson for the New Jersey Beekeepers Association. With few young people having hive mind over beekeeping, Katie says knowing Charisse is out on the West Coast.
It makes me super excited that there's someone else out there who's like me.
So what can you do to help? Experts say you can avoid using pesticides and check with your local garden center about what plants are native to your area to put down around the house. And despite a sting or two,
it's pretty strong. I can't even barely walk.
Oh, wow. Both of the girls' parents say it's worth it. What doesn't hurt? Having homegrown honey all year round.
Wow. And Em joins us here in studio. Oh my God, first of all, you were around all those bees. I cannot imagine. What was that like?
Okay, so it actually was pretty intimidating at first. You know, the buzzing of the bees, it's a lot louder when you're actually next to them. But the two girls, they were such great teachers, so it was a really fun experience.
And what are the things that we should be thinking about if the bee population does decline?
Right, great question. So the U.S. Department of Agriculture actually says that billions of dollars worth of crops would be affected if the population of pollinators really took a hit. So that means the prices of the fruits and vegetables that we love, like apples, bananas, watermelons, even almonds, all of that would skyrocket if pollinators were to take a hit.
Oh, wow. Now these two young women are 17, 18 years old. They're about to graduate high school. What's next for them?
Okay, this is great. So they are so intelligent. I loved being around them. Charisse tells me she's not sure which college she's going to go to, but she's going to go into neuroscience, which is spurred by her cognitive research of the honeybees. And then Katie, she's going to go into biology and political science. And I hope I'm not spoiling this for her friends and family, but she has accepted an offer from Harvard University.
Oh, congrats to her. And happy birthday to you. Hopefully your fiance remembers to book the reservation for dinner tonight. She's getting back at 7.
All right, 7 p.m. Going to be a great dinner. Happy birthday. Thank you for bringing that story to us. Thank you for being here with us on this Earth Day birthday.